Now, 2.5 years after Taliban unleashed its rule in Afghanistan, the regime has wormed its way to stir trouble as the Afghan Embassy in New Delhi in India. The country's Taliban-led foreign ministry has ordered a change in leadership as its embassy in the Indian capital. A simmering face-off between Kabul and its embassy in India is out in the open now. The former had earlier issued a letter for change of guard at the embassy in India on April 28th. Now, according to reports, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Afghanistan had chosen Shah to lead the embassy, a claim which was refuted by current Ambassador Farid mamusde. Now, Shah has previously served as the embassy's secretary in India. Employees at the embassy have collectively refused to welcome the decision from Kabul. In another twist to the power tussle, an unsigned letter headlined as Afghans based in India was addressed to the Foreign Affairs Ministry in Afghanistan, accusing several embassy officials of corruption. On Monday morning, the Afghan Embassy also issued an official press note clarifying that there is no change of leadership whatsoever. The release also emphasized on protecting the genuine interests of the Afghan nationals in these trying times. Now, for more on this, we are being joined by Principal Diplomatic Correspondent Siddhant from New Delhi. Welcome to the broadcast, Siddhant. Now, this is clearly a power tussle that was going on in Kabul, but that is spilling over across borders now in New Delhi. What is the latest you have for us?
Well, we have seen similar stories coming out of various Afghan missions across the world. In some cases, Taliban has sent its diplomats, like, for example, Russia, Beijing, Turkey and UAE, where they have, of course, taken over the embassy. In some cases, like, for example, in Italy and now in Delhi, we have seen the diplomats who were appointed under the Afghan Republic claiming they have support by Taliban and trying to take over the mission. That is the case which happened in the Afghan embassy here in Delhi. But largely what the Afghan embassy has done is to dismiss him as a diplomat on the payrolls of the Afghan embassy and is hoping that India cancels its visa. So far, there hasn't been any reaction from New Delhi regarding the development, but this is seen as something that is largely internal to the Afghan mission, with, of course, the Afghan ambassador now back. Farid Mamusde is the ambassador who was appointed under the Afghan Republic and still continues to lead the embassy despite the change of guard in Kabul. Now, the focus, of course, is what next. We know that currently the Afghan diplomats, there are around 7 Afghan diplomats who have united against Shah, who had sent letter to MEA claiming support from Taliban. And in the past, we know that 14 such letters have been sent by Taliban saying that the Afghan diplomats here have been dismissed. So this back and forth continues even as this is symbolic of what is happening in Kabul as well.
All right. Thank you for getting us all those insights, Siddhant from New Delhi.